Everything that is going to find out where. The fleet is
Chapter
heading
1.
for the central tower.
The list was public, anyone could download it. That was the
Everything
point.
that is going to find out where.
I had used pieces of it for years without noticing. Song titles, half-finished verses, prompts I'd type when I was trying to get a machine to finish a thought I didn't want to say out loud. They sat in the file like they had always belonged there. Pharisee, Fecta, Phelps, Phidias, Philadelphia, all the way down to Pilcomayo, ordinary names and places. Then one entry that did not belong. Piggy Tom Tom. He left it in on purpose or by accident. Either way, it was sloppy. A man who needs to stay invisible does not stamp his own name into the camouflage. The overlay only woke when my words crossed the list. Not every word, certain ones, the ones I had actually used, the ones I was about to use. That was how we checked. He needed to know which of the two problems I was. The first problem was simple. I had something that would put him away for life. Dates, names, a chain that did not break if you put it in the right order. He knew I had it. He did not know how much I understood. The second problem was the other thing, the thing that did not come from files or recordings. He could not turn it off and he could not copy it. He only knew it existed because the list kept answering me before I finished the sentence. So we built a watch, a public word list as cover, a second layer that only lit when my language touched it. Every time I wrote a line or fed a prompt into a machine, the overlay recorded the hit. He was measuring proof of power, one of both. I sat with the file open and scrolled past his name again. Piggy Tom Tom. It looked like a joke a kid would invent. That was the first real information. He was not as careful as he thought he was. The list updated while I watched a new cluster appeared further down. Words I had only spoken that morning, not typed spoken. He was still listening. I closed the file and wrote one sentence on paper instead. He left his name in the code, then I started the next song with that line. Waited to see which part of the list would answer. The file was supposed to be clean, a public word list, names and places scraped out of dictionaries so programmers could test anagrams and spell checkers. Nothing in it should have known my voice. I opened it the way you open a room. You already searched Pharisees, Fecta, Phelps, Phidias, Philadelphia. The same run I had already walked. I kept going because the hit was not in the famous names. It was in the scene. Piggy Tom Tom. He left it sitting there like a calling card. He thought no one would read. Supervillain name in the civilian list. That is not strategy. That is a man who has lived long enough to get sloppy and still believes the old cover will hold. I have seen that kind of arrogance before. Men who last, men who think time itself is their alibi. They bury themselves in ordinary things, maps, ledgers, word lists, and wait for the living to walk across the tripwire. This one used language, my language. The overlay only woke when my words crossed his lips. Not the dictionary words, my lyrics I get hummed and never written down. Prompts I fed the machine when I wanted a thought finished without saying it in a room that might be wired. The list answered those, it grew them. It put tomorrow's line under yesterday's heading. That is how he was measuring me. He knew I held one or two things, maybe both. The first was proof, a chain of dates and names that does not break if you pull it in the right order. Enough to put him away for the rest of any life. The court still recognized he knew I had it. He did not know how much of it I had already fitted together. The second was the other thing, a part that does not live in files. He could not copy it and he could not shut it off. He only knew it was there because the list kept finishing sentences I had not typed yet. So we built a watch out of a public file and hid a second layer inside it. Camouflage over a snare. Every time I wrote a spoke a word that belonged to me, the overlay recorded the strike. Proof of power. He was trying to learn which one would kill him. I scrolled back to his name and said it out loud. The file did not move, the room did. A new cluster appeared further down the list. Words I had only used that morning in a kitchen with no keyboard in it. Spoken, not written, he was still in the wire. I have hunted men who hide in crowds and men who hide in sanctuaries. This one hid in vocabulary.
Everything that is going to find out
until the
where.
day you stamp your own name.
The fleet
to
is
the
heading for the central
camouflage.
tower.
I shut the machine, paper does not
Everything that is
update
going
while
to
you
find
watch
out
it.
where.
I wrote
Converging
one
on the
line
central tower
with a
now.
pen. He left his name in the code.